I'm Amanda Sweeney, founder and keeper of the bees at Edgewood Apiaries. We're located in Fluvanna County, Virginia, right between Richmond and Charlottesville. I got started as a beekeeper simply because I love honey. I spent over 20 plus years in corporate America, and in 2022 decided to start keeping bees. Beekeeping is a lot of work. Any kind of farming is a lot of work. In many days, it's my favorite work to be doing. I have an awesome team that helps run the production facility for the herbal supplements, the wellness products, all of our personal care. And I certainly don't mind going into the production facility and hanging out with them, but they all know that my favorite thing in terms of the daily type of work that we get to do is to go hang out with the bees. It's out in the bee yard. But I also feel like I'm fulfilling a significantly greater purpose in life when I'm interacting with the consumer and telling them about all of the other beekeepers that we work with across the state of Virginia, because the approach is so unique in what we do. I certainly have moments where I look out the window or I'm in the yard and I'm like, what have I done? This is a lot. I've bitten off a lot. Can I do this? Yes, I can. We can. I met Andrew from Tarnished Truth at the Virginia Wine Expo several years ago. I believe it was 2023. They'll probably tell you that I initiated the idea on a random walk by one day. I'm like, we should make a whiskey barrel aged honey. And one of the owners looked at me and said, yes, we should. And really that's kind of where the relationship began to flourish. So Andrew just said, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. We'll send you the barrels and you guys send the barrels back to us and we'll make a honey bourbon. So when a barrel is received here at the apiary, it gets strapped on to a set of wheels because it has to stay off the ground, and it gets moved into the honey house. We pump it with a tulip poplar honey, and it hangs out at an ambient temperature of about 90 degrees and around 30% humidity for approximately a 5-month time period. When that honey has taken on the flavor profile of the whiskey and we have it where we like it, we pump the honey out of the barrel into a bottling vat, a stainless steel bottling vat, and then we begin the bottling process. I mean, I certainly think, and I'm very biased, that the combination of Virginia honey and Tarnished Truth's barrels produce an amazing quality whiskey barrel honey that's unlike none other. I'm also the self-proclaimed, I've given a new name to being a sugar mama when it comes to the ability to take a whiskey barrel, which is, when they finish with it, it's worth very little to them anymore, unless they're able to create a cask that then allows that new value, new life to come out of a barrel that's otherwise considered one and done. And so that, from a sustainability perspective and a monetary, a financial perspective, it's huge for both of us to be able to take something that is at a point in time seen as almost worthless and to create such value out of it for both ourselves and for the consumer.
My name is Justin Boyle. I am the master distiller here at Tarnished Truth Distilling Company at the historic Cavalier Hotel right off of the Hunt Room restaurant. Originally I came to this area with the United States Navy. I was an aviation instructional mechanic. After doing 5 years, I got out. I started using my GI Bill to go to school studying biology, chemistry, microbiology. At the same time, I was a bartender at a local bourbon bar. As my bartending friends would tell me, I would nerd out and fell in love with the science of making bourbon. Amanda wanted to age some honey in one of our bourbon barrels. Well, that's when Andrew brought me into the mix and said, is this even possible? Is this something that we can do? And I said, sounds like a great experiment. Let's go ahead and do it. So we sent her up a couple of bourbon barrels and she added her honey to that, gave those barrels back to us, and we added our 5-year discretion into that and aged it for roughly 6 weeks until I started doing sensory analysis testing with it, and I wasn't happy with where it was, but I was happy with where it was going. I said, just let the natural process go through it. We're gonna get to a good place. And sure enough, about a week, 2 weeks later, we had the product that we were looking for. Sourcing local for us is just integral to being part of the community. We are what we eat, and the things that we have are a direct result of people that are doing the hard work. Visiting your local farmer, you're gonna get sustainable products, the freshest ingredients, and that's one of the reasons why we shop local when it comes to our grains. We want them to be as fresh as they come. I think we're getting back to our roots, if you will, with how things should be done as opposed to what's gonna make the most amount of profit. And to me, that integrity is worth its weight in gold.